Terrace here with the Chelsea Area Chamber of Commerce, coming to you with a very special Business Spotlight series. I am joined today by Eli Zemper with Curious Sir Clay. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Terrace.
Wonderful. And we are in your first person today, opened up the studio here on McKinley Road. As you can see, awesome view out behind us here. You can hear the birds chirping and everything else happening. It's a good spot for an artistic space, I would say. Yeah. Well, as always, we start out with a little bit of background. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to be here at McKinley doing Curious Sir Clay?
Sure. So my husband and I moved here 3 years ago, and right before the pandemic. So
Fun.
we were lucky to be in this house right when the kind of pandemic hit, which was good and bad. I was a high school teacher for 24 years.
Oh, wow.
And so we spent that time during the pandemic updating the house and converting this garage into the studio. So in June was my last high school class.
Okay.
And what I'm doing is I'm transitioning all of the teaching skills and all those creative projects that we're doing to Curious Sir Clay. So that brings us to today. I have a background in clay and glass, in addition to my education background. But really what I love to do is just facilitate creative experiences for people. So sometimes it's clay, sometimes it's storytelling, sometimes it's a wide variety of things. But right now we're going to focus on the clay aspect of what we're doing.
Awesome.
So the workshop this workshop opened today.
Awesome.
But community workshops started back in April, so brand new.
Yeah. Where have you done some right in the areas around town here?
I have. So we do workshops out in the community in partnership with Robin Hills, down in Manchester with River Raisin Distillery.
Nice.
We have a new partnership with Ann Arbor Distilling.
Nice.
And so it's not always distilleries,
right.
although that's always good.
They have good spaces for those kind of things.
They are. And so I will be doing some with Hudson Mills also starting in January. So the business concept in general is for us to go out into the community for these 2-hour workshops. People show up. This is what we're going to do today, is a little demo of what we do in those 2-hour workshops out in the community. But the studio space is meant for a deeper dive.
Sure.
So classes that will meet multiple times, or things that will take more than those 2 hours. So there's kind of two streams of workshops. There's the partnerships out in the community, and then there's the more in-depth things that happen here.
Awesome. Well, first off, we get brownie points for saying River Raisin, not Raisin River. So thank you for that. As somebody from Manchester. And then, so when do you anticipate your classes here in the workshop? Is that a schedule that's up and running yet, or is that coming soon?
Yeah. So we have a raku class.
Okay.
So raku it's an outdoor firing. We take bisque. So ceramic often gets fired twice. There's a bisque firing first to make it harder and vitrified is what it's called, and then you glaze it. And then with raku, there's an outdoor kiln that is powered by propane.
Okay.
We bring it up to temperature, and then you use tongs and you take it out while it's hot, and you put it in a bucket of combustible items so that it takes all the oxygen out and makes these really beautiful effects.
That's awesome.
So that's our first workshop.
One.
And the workshops that happen here, you see it's a small space, so the workshops that happen here are capped at 6.
Okay.
So it's small, it's more intimate.
Sure.
You get a lot more kind of hands-on.
Yeah. And if people want to sign up for those classes, they can go
CuriousSirClay.com.
CuriousSirClay.com.
Thanks for the handoff, Terrace.
Yeah. No, it's all good. And obviously, you're on social media, and you can find them on Chelsea. You can find everything on ChelseaMish.com as always. So, well, hey, all right, that sounds awesome. That actually sounds very cool with you said Raku?
Raku.
Raku.
R-A-K-U.
Okay. Sounds like a character from Dragon Ball Z, but
it could be.
Yeah. All right, sweet. So now today we're going to make a ghost.
Ooh, we're doing ghosts today.
Which I'm extremely artsy and craftsy over here, so I'm sure this is going to turn out amazing.
It's going to be amazing. So one of the things that I tell people when they sign up for our workshops is that If you're a perfectionist, which I can be, you need to leave that at the door.
Okay.
We're just playing today. So however it turns out is how it's supposed to turn out.
All right.
The reason why you don't, you go to Target and you buy a mug, this is gonna look like you made it.
Okay.
With all the
Understood.
flaws.
That's cool. I have no problem with that.
Shall we? Ta-da!
Ta-da! Creepy.
And that's all there is to it, Terrace.
Sweet. All right. So, and then now you'll fire this.
Yep.
What does that process look like?
So my second-hand kilns here. So we wait until it is bone dry, which these are bone dry,
Sure.
and then stack them on the shelves in there. Turn it on. It fires to 1800 degrees.
Nice.
Then we take them out. For yours, it'll just be, ta-da, it'll be
Ta-da.
done, because this is a special kind of glaze that is a little bit shiny when it's done.
Gotcha.
If you wanted to, and what I'm gonna do with these is I'll dip them in a clear coat and then they'll go in again.
Whatever you want to do with it, I'm just excited for the outcome. This thing is.
Oh, you've gotta sign it too.
Oh, I've got to sign it.
Yeah,
All right. Do I
No.
sign it with my name or his name or her name?
I think I'm gonna remember that you did this one.
Okay.
So,
What do you
But
think?
but
This one
for-
doesn't look like your other ones.
it doesn't, well, you know what, I haven't done I haven't done the workshop where we make the ghosts
Oh,
yet.
all right.
So you're
Well,
the first
here you'll have an
person.
example of how far out of the box you can get.
It
with
is true.
Yeah. I think we're gonna call him Carl
Okay, great. With a K or a C?
with a K. Carl with a K.
Hmm.
Carl the Ghost.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll finish signing this. Thank you so much for showing me all this. This is great. I'm sorry I made one so much better than yours. It's just
You know,
in
it
my
happens
nature.
sometimes. It helps
Yeah.
me keep an
Yeah,
ego in
You gotta
check.
stay humble. You gotta stay humble. All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure to check out Curiouser Clay out in the community or sign up for one of the workshops right here in the new workshop space. You can find her on Facebook, chelseamish.com, curiouserclay.com. Thank you so much, Eli.
Thanks, Terrace.
All right, everybody, we'll see you soon. Bye.